Hi, my name is Amaan. This is my 30th take. For some reason, I thought making videos would be easier. It's really not. It's really not. All right, welcome. This series is called Amaan Fixes because I talk about how I'm going to use companies of my own making to fix problems that kind of exist but not really. I don't know. I go back and forth on that. So this series is called Amaan Fixes. Today we're going to talk about a very poignant, present, and also a problem that's going to get even bigger in the future. A problem people like to call unemployment. See, there's a nice doodle above. Yeah. But before I start talking about unemployment, let me get some credibility. Okay, see, now I have credibility. I've proved I own more clothes than just a hat and a shirt. Alright. We're living in a world with automation. We're living in a world where automation has already made life really, really hard. The thing is, this life is going to get so much harder, so very harder, and we have no solution. Automation is coming, and it's gonna come so much more. We have auto driving cars and trucks and machines, things we thought would never go. Computers would be able to do. We have computers being able to do doctors' work and lawyers' work. We have computers coming up with plays and music and being able to play chess. And it's like, why do we bother? What is the point now, and where do we go next? And I have an idea. There are two schools of thought here. People think we can either walk up to companies and say, "Hey man, you have a lot of money. You don't need to do automation. You can stop. We're done as a species. Who gives a shit? Who cares? You know, let's just stop progress and let these people have jobs." Very noble idea. I believe that. It's a very noble idea. I don't think it's practical. We as a species have to learn to evolve. And we have to keep evolving because we start evolving as a physical species because we have technology. It's always keep going. It started from fire, the wheel, we had computers, we had small computers, we had big, and now we have supercomputers and we have AI. We're gonna have to keep moving. It's the thing. That's the nature of the world. So we cannot stop progress. What we do then comes the second school of thought. Taxing progress. Taxing companies that use AI and automation that leads to loss of jobs, which is a good idea, I believe so, and it has merit. My problem with that is that you're essentially taxing progress, right? You're essentially forcing people to either adapt to not take progress and regress into the past, or you're saying that okay, you pay off just to be part of the future, which is, I believe, is a concept I'm not particularly comfortable with. So, the question arises, what do you do next? What is next? And the thing is, I don't know. I really, I, I know I may sound like I did, but I don't. But here's something that I think will be very essential in the future. I'm going to create a company, not now, but a few years from now. I'm going to create a company that specializes in two types of economics. I'm an economics nerd. I'm very bad at it, but I believe economics has the power to solve the world's problems. So I want to create a school. I want to create a company that's like a special help kind of thing. But what it does really is that it goes to companies specifically. Every company, it looks at their operations and tells them, okay, this is where you can use automation. This is where you cannot use it. This is where you can use automation, and then helps them implement it. But next, what it does after this business efficiency, making business process organization stuff. Next, what it does is that whatever the loss of this is, whatever the loss of this automation is, the company then works with my company to help everyone who's been affected. And by help, not just be like, okay, we're going to pay you a big severance package, or be like, okay, we're gonna enroll you into these meaningless jobs that are nowhere close to what you should know and what you should be doing. No, what this company would do is that we would work with these employees and we would work with these employers and find places for them in the world. And why, before they do that, the company would work with, and I know it sounds incredibly abstract. You must be like, but if it was that easy, then why would anybody need? Why would it be a problem if there were jobs? And that is true. There most probably won't be jobs. But to believe that, but at the same time, there will be a few jobs. And at the same time, the greatest thing about technology is that when the jobs die, when it does take away jobs, it also creates new jobs. When the cash, that is the beautiful thing about technology is that it kills a lot of jobs, but it also brings along different jobs, right? So when the ATM came around and it killed the cashier, it brought about different jobs that involved transporting the machines and dealing with the machines and ensuring the security and building those enclaves all over the world and providing security for them. And these were also jobs. These were different jobs, but these were jobs. And I believe the economy is like the physics, principle. Energy never is destroyed. It just becomes in a different form. And I believe that that's the thing about the economy. That jobs never really die, they just become different jobs. Maybe they are entirely different in a different form, but they do become something else. That there are always needs that need to be met. And that's what, and I believe in that principle to in a very deep level. That's what I want the company to do. I want the company to work with these companies that want to adopt automation and then help them and then help their employees resettle, reintegrate into the workforce, help them find places, help them find jobs, help them find opportunities. And it doesn't have to be jobs, it can be anything. It can be opportunity, it can be enterprise, it can be anything. As it can be ways that they can find more meaning. It can be a lot of things. The idea is that you take these employees that are about to be jobless and unemployed, you take them, you understand them really well, and you try to put them back into the whole economy. And it sounds really abstract, but the thing is, it's the beauty of it. In the next few years, you're going to have enough computational power to be able to do these things on a very regular basis, because our computers are going to be so powerful. We're going to be able to not just see, we're not just going to, and with the data that we have now about the economy, we'll be able to conduct far more complex calculations about the economy, hence predict and understand the economy even better rather than just guessing using our economic theories that 100% of the time are wrong, which is very tragic. Yes, so that was my pitch for a future firm that works with firms that want to adopt automation and then helps the employees that they're going to fire into reintegrating themselves into the world in very different forms. Maybe, yeah, that is my idea. Thank you for listening. Yeah.